Hello, boys and girls. I am Miss Moran, and welcome back to your math lesson. Today, we continue talking about precision words, but today we're going to focus on these two specific words. We're going to be learning about right and left. So, we're going to learn what is on the right side and what is on the left side. So, these words are also positional words because they help us tell people where things are. So this is very important because in our all daily life, we might be able to use this to help us tell people where our toys are or where a car is. So we can say something like, "My book is on the left side of the table," or "the car is parked on the right side of the building." And so that's going to help people find things or find locations. So that's why it's very important that we learn the locational words or positional words and where what left means and what right side means. So I found a video that explains it and it gives you some ideas of how to help you identify where's the left side and where's the right side. So we're going to look at that video to help us explain a little bit better to identify those two, left and right. So let's get to it.
Remember left and right, an intro for kids from Sanger Academy. Which is your left hand and which is your right? Left and right confuse many kids, and even some adults. But I will give you some ways to tell the difference. Remember whichever way helps you the most. First, remember that we read from left to right. So look at any writing. The word you start on is to the left. And from there you read to the right. Look at this sentence. I read from left to right. The word left is on the left. The word right is on the right. And I'm going to use green for left and red for right. Now, if you forget which comes first, left or right, then remember that L stands for left and R stands for right. Then say the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. L comes first, so left comes first when you read. Here's another cool trick. Put your hands in front of you, like this. You read from left to right. Think of the words from left to right. Now imagine the words on top of your hands, from left to right. See, left comes first. Now make fists with your hands. Then stick your two thumbs out so they're pointing straight at each other. It's okay if they touch. Then stick your pointer or index fingers straight up. One of your hands makes a capital L. L is for left. Isn't that cool? Here's another way to remember left and right. On a regular US map, California is on the left, and New York and Florida are on the right. The same trick works with other maps. Ireland is to the left of Great Britain, and Great Britain is to the right of Ireland on a map. And British Columbia is on the left side of Canada, and Quebec is on the right of a map of Canada. If you know which side of the map west is on, remember, west is on the left. The word left and west have 4 letters, and they both have E and T. Right has 5 letters. Left, west, 1, 2, 3, 4 letters. Let's look at a clock now. Look where the 9 and 3 are. Remember them. So there's the 9 and there's the 3. Look, the 9 is on the left and the 3 is on the right. If you can't remember that, maybe you can remember this. Left has 4 letters. So does the word 9. Left, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4 letters. And right has 5 letters. So does the word 3. Right, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters. Here's one more trick. Do you write with your left hand or with your right hand? You can ask your parent or teacher. Most people write and draw with their right hand. If you're one of those people, just think, I write with my right. The other hand is your left. But if you proudly write with your left hand, then remember, left is best. There are a bunch of tricks to help you remember left from right. Which one will you remember? Will you remember that you read from left to right? Imagine from left to right on your hands. Make a capital L for left. Remember that California or another place in the West is on the left side of the map? That on a clock, 9 is left and 3 is right? Or that you write with your right hand, unless left is best for you. Whichever way helps you most, remember it, and you'll never forget left and right. The end. Please help Sanger Academy make more free videos by supporting.
Okay, boys and girls, it is now time to talk about your homework. For today's homework, you're going to be identifying the left side and the right side. So like yesterday in your homework, on the very first slide, I put this to help you out, okay, this hands. So here's the left and here's the right. So if you're doing your homework and you forget which one's the left or which one's the right, you can look up here and see which one's left and which one's right, or you can come back to the slide and either your mom or the person that helps you at home can read it for you, or you can just click on this little button, push play right there, and I will read it for you. Okay. So let me read some of the slides for you. Um, this is how it's going to look. There's going to be a sentence up here or a question asking you something, and then your oval is going to be right there that you're going to move to your answer. So this right here in the middle, this is called a seaweed, and these are turtles. So you have a turtle, one on the right and one on the left. And your question is, who is on the right side of the seaweed? So you're going to move that circle and circle the right, the turtle that is on the right. Remember, you can always click right here also, and then push right there, and I will read it for you. On this question, it says, who's on the right side of the pond? So this is a pond, and these are frogs. So you have to choose which frog is on the right. You will choose it by moving that oval, okay? The next slide says, who is on the right side of the tree? So here's the tree, and your oval's right there in the middle. And you're going to decide if this one's on the right, you put it over here, or if this one's on the right, you put it here. If you forgot which is right and which is left, you can go up here to the slide to remind you, okay? And then on the last slide, it says who is on the right side of the pond. So here's a pond, and then here's a bird or a flamingo. Here's another one. So you're going to put this oval on the bird that is to the right side of the pond. All right. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Remember, we are doing this so that we are able to tell people directions, which side is the left side, which side is the right side. This is things that we use every day to help us give directions or to help people tell them where things are located. All right, we will see you here next week, actually. Today's Friday. Have a good weekend. Bye bye.